Alright, for the fiberglass demo, I am using fiberglass cloth. It's woven. If I wasn't wearing gloves, I'd be fine. It doesn't get itchy. You just don't want to just eat this stuff pretty much. It's pretty safe. I would be using that the Aquaveil, but I decided not to for now. They don't have very much stuff. You can just cut it up. I ordered it by the roll, just anywhere online, just any supplier. Just cut up in little cloths. You can either do the dip method, where you just dip it in, soak it. I like to brush it on, actually. Just brush on some of that, see, some resin on there. The only thing about this cloth is that it does get these strings on there, and they do kind of start to build up inside the armor you're working on. But those just come right off. So, just get double sides, maybe extra wet on one side, and then just apply it in. Sometimes I just throw down a wet layer before I drop some in, and just snug it into all the creases, and that's it. Just keep building up a solid coat of fiberglass in the inside, and that is pretty much it. An extra thing is brushes. Unlike normal resin, these can be reused. While it's liquid, it can be rinsed, and I've used one for about 6 times. Finally just got a new brush. So they are reusable if you want to rinse them out. Alright, since it is mixed 2 to 1 by volume, the liquid and powder are sold in those proportions except the smallest amount. The 2.2 pound quart of liquid is sold alongside a 4.4 pound tub, so you'll actually be left with some extra liquid like I was. Since the 2.2 pounds does not completely mix in with the 4.4, you would need a 6.6. So I was talking with one of their reps, and they said they're trying to find a package to fit 6.6 pounds of solid in. The next step up is a gallon of liquid and 2 gallons of solid, up to a 55-gallon drum of either or. So you can pretty much get as much as you want or as little as you want. So here's a price quote directly from Aqua Resin if you order directly from them. The 2.2 pound quart is $16. The 4.4 pound bucket is same price, $16.96. But the thing that I found is that when I ordered that, it was about $14 just to ship that. So really, you're paying almost $50 for 6 pounds of resin. So the shipping is a little expensive. The thing about shipping is that it is hard to ship in the winter because the liquid will actually freeze and turn into a crystally substance, which is actually bad. It doesn't work anymore. Since I live in Wisconsin, in the middle of winter, I ordered it, and it was cold all week. It was below freezing all week. Got to my door, it was all frozen. I called up Aqua Resin. They were nice enough to send it again. Turned out just fine. The Aquaveil can be ordered in 10 square yards of 3 different thicknesses of strands. The 10 yards cost $30, and it is also the real itchy kind, painful almost if it gets in your skin. You have to be real careful about that. It is really expensive, but it is very strong when mixed with the resin, so it's just a toss-up. And the other accessories like retarders and release agents can be ordered from a few ounces to gallons. A couple of my own thoughts here. I am not an expert on Aqua Resin. I am just telling you about my experiences with it. I'm also saying I have never used polyurethane resins, the normal resins. But here's my own thoughts here. It works best with the Aquaveil brand surfacing veil. The thick mats from the demo I used don't absorb the resin very well and are kind of flexible and not that strong. It will bend and crack with pressure. I would recommend getting the surfacing veil or maybe a thinner or less tightly woven fiberglass. The resin can be sanded very easily. It is very Bondo-like. Can be substituted for Bondo if you put it on thick enough, but Bondo sands a little better. But this works fine. With my experience, I found that if you're just brushing it on
for your first few layers. Make small batches, unless you're doing fiberglassing, which you can make a decent sized one. Alright, here's a quick summary of aqua resin. Pretty much the big positive is that it has no toxic fumes, can be used indoors, and is easy to clean up. You can reuse brushes. It's good for people with apartments, people that don't have garages, or that are live in inclement weather. Resin is strong with the Aquavail, but it is not so great with fiberglass cloth. It is multi-purpose. It works for casting and normal resin use. They have great customer service and they're very friendly, but it is very expensive compared to polyurethane resin, which you can buy for $30 a gallon some places. So that's pretty much it. This is Kel-Tec for the 405th Forums, and thank you for watching. Hope you get something out of it.